Alright, so today we got episode 5 of the Dallas Mavericks franchise. We are we are it is the 2023 season, or 2022-2023 season. We are in the playoffs. We got the Pelicans at the 1 seed. The Timberwolves made the playoffs at the 8 seed. Spurs at the 4. Lakers at 5. Warriors at 3. Kings at 6. So the Kings have finally made the playoffs. Kudos to them. And the Grizzlies and Mavericks at the 2 and 7. In the Western Conference. In the Eastern Conference, we got the Boston Celtics at 1 and the Nets at 8. Milwaukee at 4 and Charlotte at 5, Cleveland at 3 and Atlanta at 6. Cleveland must have had a good season, obviously, but they got it clicking at least. Philadelphia's the 2 seed, Washington's the 7 seed. We'll go have a look over at the league standings. Go look at who all didn't make the playoffs. The Trailblazers didn't make the playoffs. They didn't even make the. I didn't even see the play-in tournament, so I don't know what happened there. The Knicks missed it. The Knicks barely missed it. The Nets are barely out. They still have. They have their regular team. They have their whole team. Just looks like they lost a lot of their bench. As it looks like they lost Marcus Aldridge, Blake Griffin. I think they had one other guy. DeAndre Jordan they lost, but the New York Knicks looks like they got everybody. They haven't really changed. Nicholas Claxton they got, Montrezl Harrell. But all right, we'll have a quick overview of the team real quick. That we got going. We moved Luka Doncic to a small forward, but we made a blockbuster trade during the season for Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray. As it looks like Nikola Jokic did not re-sign or sign a contract extension, so his contract is currently up. He becomes a free agent this season, and the Nuggets just seemed like they wanted to part ways with. They wanted to go into a more of a rebuilding. We gave him some draft picks, but we'll go look over the trade real quick. I gave him Kristaps Porzingis and Duncan Robinson for a first-round pick next year, and then a 27 second-round pick in Taylor Horton-Tucker, who's a young wing. Kristaps Porzingis is still only 26 or 27 at this time, so he's still got a good few years. He's just now entering his prime. Duncan Robinson's 28, but he's still one of the league's best shooters. And we received Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, and Will Barton. Will Barton I don't think has played really a lick for me, but Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray, we have our cap pretty well tied up. As Jamal Murray's got his $31 million. I'll go look at his contract real quick. Yeah, so we're paying him $36 million. I would much rather pay him $36 million versus Kristaps $36 million. Jamal Murray, I believe, can give us a little bit more than what Kristaps was giving us. Our rookie that we drafted, he progressed pretty well. He didn't really put up the biggest stats. He didn't make any of the rookie teams. He didn't really play until the second half of the season. He sat in the G League for a good portion of the season. But yeah, no, we're gonna get right into it. So we only play the elimination game, so it becomes a 3-1 Dallas lead or a 1-3 Memphis lead. We will start playing the games and try to either finish the series or we will fight our way back into the series. As we did last year, and we got swept by the Dallas Mavericks. Jason Kidd honestly was the reason we lost that. We lost the series, or we lost game 4. Jason Kidd just made a terrible timeout. Just terrible game plan. But he came back this season. We're better. We have a faster team, a better team that I think fits Luka better. And I don't think we should have any issues with the Grizzlies. I don't think they really have anybody that can hang around with Luka. All right, so 3-1. We'll have a look at what the our team's been doing. Jaw's been putting up it. Jaw's been doing him. I'm fine with letting John Morant get his. He's always going to get his. So, but Luka's 15, 5, and 7. Jamal Murray 20 points, 8 for 10. So he's being efficient. That's what I need for him. That's all I really need for Jamal Murray. Frankly, Jamal Murray is probably my third option, is what I consider him. Michael Porter Jr. would be my second, and Jamal Murray would be that third, kind of can create his own shot, but, if the defense slacks off, he's got that spot up. I'm trying to put as much shooting around Luka as I possibly can. I believe that is a recipe for winning. You want to spread the floor, give Luka his lanes to drive and create. Sacramento's up 3-1 currently. De'Aaron Fox, Davion Mitchell. I don't know how they're going to do this in real life with De'Aaron Fox and Davion Mitchell. I'd expect they probably start Davion a point, De'Aaron Fox at shooting, and Tyrese Halliburton at probably the shooting guard, a small forward. The Spurs are beating the Lakers. LeBron James 24, 12, and 3. Russell not having a good game, or did not have a good game. Is that Kellen Johnson? Got Kellen Johnson. So it's like the Spurs really don't have that much talent necessarily. They don't have any star talent. I mean, DeJounte Murray, I guess you could classify as a star, quote unquote. Average 18 points a game, 17 points in the postseason. They got Thomas Bryant. He's a good big man. Didn't really do anything in the regular season. The Timberwolves are currently tied with the Pelicans. It just looks like that outside of Ingram and Zion Williamson, they don't really have much. It's like Jackson Hayes, I'm assuming, just got some trash buckets. But, D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, those are all guys that can create their own shot pretty well. So they might be taking advantage of that. They also have Tim Hardaway Jr. So they got some solid veterans. I guess the Pelicans got Joe Ingles, Jonas Valanciunas. They got some veterans as well themselves, but who knows? Maybe the Timberwolves they got to click. Celtics are up 3-1. Jason Tatum had a rough game, but Jaylen Brown rose to the occasion. Henrik Svensson, 79 overall. 79 overall at the 27th pick, so he had a good value. Andre Drummond also put up a double-double and filled every single category. So that's good from him. Marcus Smart, 15 minutes, didn't really do much, but he got 3 steals. So he did his job. Oh, and they got T.J. McConnell. T.J. McConnell is one of the most underrated players in the league, I think. Charlotte swept Milwaukee. It's Chris Middleton. Drew Holiday. Holy cow, Drew. It just appears that Drew Holiday did not do anything. I got Cam Johnson, but PJ Washington, Evan Fournier, LaMelo Ball. It looks like they played pretty good team basketball. They doesn't look like anybody really put up an excessive amount of shots. They all kind of shot the same. So there was Evan Fournier shot bad from the 3-point arc. Cavaliers. I'd expect the Hawks to come out with this series with a win. Trae Young, Jalen Johnson. Wasn't a fan of him in college, but after watching him in the summer league, I think he has a lot of tools to be something in the league. Maybe not a star, but a great role player. John Collins. They got Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole's a solid bench player. Harrison Barnes a solid guy. Cam Reddish is solid. Bogdan Bogdanovic. Onyeka Okongwu. He'll probably be pretty good in the league eventually. I don't know how long it'll take for him to develop. The Cavaliers got Kyle Lowry. I am sorry, Kyle. But, you're doing something. Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Evan Mobley, Laura McKinnon. I don't know who this is. Jonathan Griffin. Seemed like he had a pretty good season. Small forward, 6'10", 255 pounds. Dear God, this man is a tank. The that is LeBron James' second coming, Loyola Marymount. I have no idea where that's at. They got Malik Monk, solid bench player. Jarrett Allen, great big men. They got some. Yeah, the Cavaliers actually have a lot of veteran leadership paired up with their young core. So I do kind of understand why they made the playoffs. 76ers are tied with the Wizards. Bradley Beal is doing nothing but scoring. He got a steal. Rui Hachimura, he's doing pretty good. Norman Powell, Ricky Rubio, Denny Avdija, Spencer Dinwiddie didn't do anything last game. This is a terribly low-scoring game. Corey Kispert, not much out of him at all. He was the 15th pick. Yeah, 15th pick in the 2021 draft. Just doesn't seem to be really getting anything going for him. Sixers. Ricardo Ortiz, shooting guard, 6'6". He averaged 13 points a game. All right. Gonna make sure we have our lineups the way we like it. I got Bobby Portis. We're gonna be able to spread the floor out quite a bit. I don't think I really want anybody to be necessarily paired up with anybody. I think we're gonna be able to switch. The guards will at least be able to switch as needed. Michael Porter Jr. and Bobby Portis, I feel like, are competent enough to where they could at least, they'll probably get abused. If Michael Porter Jr. gets switched onto Steven Adams or Xavier Tillman, he might get bullied a little bit out of the lane. But I think that ultimately you can do enough to where it would slow him down a little bit. They don't have a great shooting team, frankly. This Jaren Jackson kind of shooter. Jaw. I have no idea if Claude Green can shoot it. Dylan Brooks is a pretty good shooter, but none of them are really elite shooters. People that I'm like, oh my god, like, do not let them shoot. For my guys, I'm gonna try to spread them out and try to dissect them.
Take a look at the Mavericks. So they have a chance to end things right here. Greg on their floor, up 3-1. What's their mindset? You've been here before. What's their mindset coming into this one? Well, I think this is where they expect
it to be. More of a lazy cut.
And they have their eyes on a much bigger prize down the road. So the last thing they want to do is drop this one and prolong this thing.
There we go. Bobby Portis had him on his back hip, so that was an easy play for him. We're just gonna try to push the ball, be quicker than them. We have athleticism on. Michael Porter Jr. is still 6'10", or 6'11". And shoot, you're gonna have to pick your poison, honestly. Guys, I think the Grizzlies I don't think they're gonna have the leadership. I think my team might be young, but we are. A lot of us have a pretty deep playoff experience. Is the Michael Porter Jr. and
3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early. Murray outside.
Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray both have years of playoff experience. There we go. But Jamal Murray and Michael Porter both have years of experience in the playoffs and the conference finals. Bobby Portis won the ring with Milwaukee. Luka Doncic, he's led multiple teams to playoff losses, but also, made it to the Western Conference Finals last year. Would have extended it past Game 4. It might have been a gentleman's sweep, but coach decision led to the collapse of that game ultimately. Malik Beasley is also a veteran. He played with Denver for never even realized it until this is coming out of my mouth now. But yeah, Malik Beasley, he played with Denver. We reunited him with Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. Denver just unfortunately didn't have the cap to pay him, so Malik Beasley unfortunately was one of the ones that had to be, I forgot if he was traded or he just had to be let go, like he was let go in free agency. But yeah, no, we might be young, but we have a lot more veteran leadership than you'd expect. Oh, good defense.
The Grizzlies trail by 5 to the paint. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
He's a cool playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Murray kicks to Doncic. Pass to Portis. Makes no mistake on the open jumper.
We're going to be able to dissect them pretty well. I think they're going to try to keep us out of the lane, but every time we drive into the lane, we're going to be able to just replace and fill in the corners. I don't know if any of my big men or anybody has a corner specialist, but if they do, that just makes it that much more deadly. I'd imagine surely Bobby Portis has good corner specialists or something, like he'd know he'd be able to stretch the floor. But as I see, it's like that's what I think is going to be the biggest. This is going to be what I think is going to be the biggest advantage of my team, is that we can do everything. It's like my second unit comes in, they're going to be able to slash. Just kind of really dominate the paint. Jaren Jackson is at least, we still got height too. Looks like we got Moses Brown at 7'2".
Brunson against Bellamy. Here's Beasley. Some solid defense from
that was a good move by Malik.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. To the inside. Shoots from 8. He can't hit that time.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Doncic outside. That's in.
Good throw. Beautiful.
1 for 2. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Bellamy, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I honestly kind of want to try to throw in a zone at them, see how they react to the zone.
Here he goes. Freeman makes it off the glass.
All right, DJ Freeman is probably not his first playoff points, but that's his first points with me watching him.
They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, they made some
there is nobody. Why is DJ, bro, what are you doing, bud?
Yeah, sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Mark against Brown, and it's blocked.
Oh, that was not what I was expecting that he would try. I figured he would go up a little bit stronger.
Several teams changing it up here. Now here's Beasley, just 5 to shoot. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Now I got Charles Bassian.
Clark, the pass to Bellamy.
So we got all of our big men, and so Charles Bassian, I believe, can actually stretch the floor a little bit. Not great. But we're able to throw a bunch of different looks at them.
That shot, no good.
Alright, so at the end of the first quarter, we're up 18-11. Ultimately, overall, I am impressed with the team and how we played. We did make a few turnovers. But, I mean, ultimately, our defense was pretty good. I don't think we really gave them anything too easy. Nothing that was like insanely wide open. At least not that I can remember right off the bat real quick. I'm sure probably there was quite a few, and I'm just like, wow, then you have no memory. Alright, Dorian Finney-Smith.
So he's been taught the game from a young age.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Alright, wasn't what I was trying to do. I was trying to pass that back to Moses Beasley, but it led to a foul. Led to 1 point at least. Hopefully 2 points here in a second.
Jackson is out there with Clark.
Yes. Alright, got 2 points out of it, so no harm, no foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Flynn the pass to Bain. On the wing, Jackson. He dishes it to Bellamy. Here's Flynn. That 3 off the mark. And the Mavericks with possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Freeman. Back to Beasley. Out to the wing. Brunson. Target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
That was kind of a bad shot. I thought I was more open than it. I thought I was more open than I was.
Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Okay, hold on.
Brunson against Jackson.
There we go.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane.
Jalen Brunson he's got a little bit of bounce in him.
Up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Brunson after Memphis gets the 3. To the middle, tipped away. Here's Freeman. And foul.
Got the foul. Holy shnikes, that free throws fast.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
DJ Freeman, bro, you need to work on your free throws, buddy.
Memphis also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson.
It's like Jones quicker than Jamal.
And it's Morant in for Flynn.
I don't know why John went up with a floater there. He had a wide open left-handed layup or dunk. So ultimately that was Jaw's fault.
Here's Bellamy. And he wills that one.
Alright, Bellamy's knocking down shots for him so far, so.
How about the inbound pass there? An easy bucket.
Murray dishes to Porter. Off to a good start. He hits his first shot attempt.
That's a Porter really schooled what's his name from
Murray against Morant.
Brandon Clark. Can't remember where he's from, Villanova or
right side.
Gonzaga.
6 on the shot clock. Over Porter. Tries again. Up it goes. And the Galaxies cut down to just 3 in the basket from Tillman.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Murray the pass to Porter.
Michael Porter Jr. You give him an inch of space, you give him no space.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Oh, Nick Nurse is the head coach of Memphis now. So, maybe that's why Toronto was I believe Toronto was looking at Toronto early and they were trying to kind of giving up some
still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Assets. No, they're trying to get a Pascal Siakam, which I mean I understand.
Murray against Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Armed up there for Clark. It's rebounded by Magic.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect. I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Nailed from 3-point land.
It's like Luka will find you.
And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
And great job from beyond the arc.
It's like they commit to Luka. Luka's only scored 2 points. He's killing them with his playmaking right now. Michael Porter with the big defense. I mean, granted, he did get blown, so he did get blown by.
feet.
Now, here's Doncic, and it goes down 2 points. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. You have to go to your best scorers.
That was a good move,
It's a
Joe.
smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
So we are 23 and 32. Minute and a half in the second quarter.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Now here's Beasley. He has 5.
Oh.
He did everything right
Gotta
there.
get the timing on those moving shots now.
Inside.
Good defense, come on. This is only so much you can do.
This is the mindset of our guy. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Driving the lane. Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Too little. Too little.
3 assists tonight.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Morant outside. He feeds it to Clark.
Brandon Clark.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Here's Doncic. Pulled the shot a little late, but the bounce goes his way. Doncic has got 4 points.
They're overcommitting to Luka, which, I mean, just allows him to, it makes it easier for him to create space. I understand that.
Morant against Murray.
I mean, I don't know how I would play Luka really in 2K. Oh, dang. That was a good dunk.
When Morant drives, he's so tough to stop. His agility makes beating the D look so easy.
Now, here's Doncic. Down low. And Portis throws it down.
Pick and roll, baby. Pick and roll.
That sort of
Luka's
showmanship
just
is
eating them.
right now to a team trying to
And that
get
was,
back into
you know, not the best attack on the room, but I mean, they were also,
The Mavericks on top.
I think that was, what's his name, Xavier Tillman. I think Xavier Tillman was chasing. I saw that wing engage as well. But I mean, it left Bobby Portis with a mismatch on John Morant, who had to step on Jaw.
And guys, for the Mavericks, this game has taken a similar direction as the previous 4 in the series, where they've clearly been the better team the majority of the time.
As we're shooting 67%, I mean, we're shooting lights out, which is almost exactly how
let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they've shown a lot
the
of
game 1, game 5, or game 6 against the Lakers last season. When we were shooting lights out, we were shooting, I think, 78% at halftime.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
And we had, I think, 6 blocks or so. I mean, we were just destroying it. Bellamy's a leading scorer. He's got 10 points for him. So, ultimately, it was like, I think that's kind of, as I said earlier, I was like, I'm fine with letting Jaw get his. Jaw's going to get his. We gotta make one of their, we gotta make sure that their other players aren't the guys who bring them back into the game. Jaren Jackson, we gotta make sure he stays, out of it really. I hope it's not his contract here because, his pockets could hurt a little bit. I mean, he's gonna be making more money than I'll ever see. Speak the devil.
That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Right.
And here is Murray. Pass to Portis. That one, no good. And Memphis the other way now.
That was bad D on Tillman.
Green inside.
Oh.
Beasley. Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, come on. That was a bad foul, bro.
It's going to be on Jamal.
Bad foul. Like, you can't stop that, so why would you even try? Like, you gave him 3 points now. It's a 3-point game.
Physical basketball, guys. Multi-talented Jackson has impressed at an early age, maybe because his game is perfectly tailored for today's NBA.
Beasley left side.
That was... zoned out for a second on seeing what Michael Porter was going to do, but didn't even realize Malik Beasley was just got vacated. Yeah, they. Oh my fack. Jamal Murray, you got baptized, bro. You got murdered.
You just saw an explosive highlight. And it's Murray with the
Jamal Murray, I'm sure, has a family. And
you can see which team has the swagger right now.
You know, you just took a family member away with that dunk. That's a murder.
Outside Jackson.
Probably.
A three-pointer, no good.
Keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
For three, Beasley.
To stop the half.
The Grizzlies trail by 9.
Oh. Where you going, John? Oh, he's beating us. Oh, he is beating us.
Here's Morant. Gets it to drop it.
Come on.
Shooting a 5-for-8 clip.
Come on,
He gets
guys.
a lot of attention.
You can't block him.
Expect this kind of rough treatment anytime he takes it inside.
Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here. Yeah, I like the chess match.
Let's see if DJ Freeman can get us some defensive style or defensive plays here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Baines checked in for Brooks. Flynn comes in for Green. And Bellamy subbed in for Morant. Outside for Murray.
Oh.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And there's the call. It's going to be...
Ooh, I was about to say, I thought DJ Freeman, he had the...
For the offense, you have
I was like, I knew we got caught in that spoon a little bit, but I thought Malachi Flynn took such a bad angle that DJ was going to be able to come by and just fly over the top. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking about Malachi. I would not leave Luka's hip. I would sit on him. You don't play help defense. I was like, frankly, with this team, or with my team, I would say the only person you probably play help defense is on is when I have Malachi or DJ Freeman. I don't know where I am still. Is when I have DJ Freeman and Charles Bassey or Moses Brown in the game. Speaking of Moses Brown, that man has not been in the game in yeah, he is. I don't think he's been in the game in 2 quarters. I think he popped in the first quarter and hasn't gotten back in. Jason Kidd likes Charles Bassey more. Thinks he fits what the team's trying to get right now. Hey, DJ Freeman, there we go.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith from deep three-point range from beyond the arc and then some.
Give it back. I just want you to love me, sexy.
Murray against Bellamy. Here's Clark. Clark slams it in.
quick off the floor.
I'll give y'all that. As y'all can't stop Luka, so. Malachi, you are looking frozen, bro. Luka had to make up for Jamal's.
Now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Bellamy against Murray. Lets it go with the three.
Bellamy,
with
man, is cash.
He's got 13.
I'll give Bellamy that. He's cash.
Dallas calls timeout.
I mean, can him alone carry this team as it keeps going? He's able to. He's really willing to take threes, to pass it to the guys who have threes, and I mean, their biggest issue is their defense. Is they're not playing any sort of defense.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Brunson kicks to Murray. Drills the three-pointer.
I mean, you're getting threes.
His teammates
what are you expecting to do? So my team is built around shooters.
Brunson against Bellamy. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Alright, that was a good
To
move.
battle through some tough shooting problems in the first
Oh,
half.
no.
I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
In the corner, Murray with it. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Takes a three. Another three for Dallas.
Again.
Almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Like, what are you expecting? I was like, you're leaving Luka wide open.
Bellamy against Brunson.
At least you're leaving open enough that nobody can really get a hand in his face by the time the ball actually leaves his.
Bellamy dishes to Clark.
Oh, okay, Brandon Clark. That's a Brandon Clark. He's doing what he can on the inside. But I mean, it's really not their offense is the issue. It's their defense.
Doncic against Clark. Doncic passes to Freeman.
DJ Freeman with the pump fake. Man can't really shoot, but he got them in the bite. Honestly thought he was going to come down and just rip the rim off, but I guess I'll have to have to be okay with the layup. Oh, okay.
And this is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Brunson kicks to Doncic.
Right. I mean, I don't think he hit that, but it's still, like, where's his defender? His defender is... And that's a... It's okay, come on. It's okay. They're all good. They're all good.
Trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw.
At the line for 3.
And he nails the third.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Cash.
It's been all about Luka.
All right. So, we're up 10 points. 54 to 64. I mean,
And he looks to be planning for more.
Nick Nurse always has been known for his offense and not necessarily his defense, frankly. He's got a very creative offense. It looks like he's getting a lot of plays for Bellamy.
And we're with you again as
I didn't see his first name, but I mean, Bellamy, he's getting open, so whether that's lapses on the defense or...
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Looks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Bellamy is out there with John Morant. And it's Tillman in the position.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
I was like, Moraant's doing this. That looks like for Cam Thomas.
He's doing a great job creating
I was like, Cam Thomas would be huge for this team. I think he was huge for my team last year. I was like, especially like as a later the playoffs guy, he...
They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Portis in the post. Back to Beasley. Into the lane. Portis finds Doncic. Over Brooks. And it's Doncic missing.
That was a bad shot. That was just to throw up and avoid the shot clock.
We're just over a minute into this final
Actually,
quarter.
that's Xavier Tillman. I don't really need to guard him.
Out to the right wing. Tillman
I
passes
need to guard him.
Up top, Bellamy. Goodbye, Beasley. Nice shot by Brooks.
I mean, like,
Brooks take these quick shots.
that was a lapse on me as I brought
Brunson kicks to Doncic.
I brought my guy too low.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Beasley outside. Dallas needs to get off the shot.
Luka with the dunk. Can't stop him. Putting Luka at the wing is the best thing on my team right now. And John Morant decides to return the favor on Jalen Brunks's face. Yeah, as John Morant is just going to abuse guards that are too small. I mean, I guess I could put Luka on him.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on
Really
what
just
Jason
kind of
Kidd
put the
was
game
talking
away
about with his players.
for us.
He talked about the mindset they need to have.
Oh, dang.
See the rest of the way.
All right, that was a big
Engagement
turnover.
ends in making good decisions with the ball. Guys.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Here's Tillman.
There we go. Luka returned.
Good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
One-on-one fast break. Morant with
Yep, why would you? Yep.
the Grizzlies tack on 2
Why?
more.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Green. And that's a foul. Called on Malik Beasley.
We're good.
That's his first foul.
Alright, so we got to get a big stop here. As we do this, will turn the game into a 2-point.
It's a
Turn the game into a one-possession game.
Here's Jackson.
We can't stop Jaren Jackson there. I think he's got the size on.
They're right in
You know,
this. We'll see if they can make.
He's got the size, but he ain't got the speed. Michael Porter Jr. is.
All this progress and let him off the hook. Gotta keep the pressure on.
And it's out of bounds.
Alright, well, my assessment of Jaren Jackson was not correct.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Quick ice. We're going to ISO.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic passes to Portis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a
He's got like really just find the open spot, wait for the defense to collapse, and Luka will find you. That's ultimately the goal. This is, and Luka's going to.
Mavericks leading by 5. Now Murray. Now the pass to Portis. And it's Morant. Rebound.
Alright, well.
And here's Morant.
It says that the internet quality is currently not good enough to broadcast gameplay, and kept it going, so I thought it was missed. Oh.
Shot opportunity. And the basket
Alright, that's a big possession for them. Big possession for us. We got Lucas still. Luka is getting tired, so we need to keep that in mind.
4-10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
We're not going to have him pick. We're going to have him pick and pop. Too far, too high. Yep, that is. Bobby, that's too high, bro. I need you to take a step in.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it
There we
fly
go.
again. He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Doncic outside.
Dylan Brooks, you got cooked. I was like, I don't know what else to say, how else to put that, but besides, you got absolutely cooked. Not even a debate. I was like, I hope that is like a highlight play that just popped up, is just Dylan getting cooked.
In terms of shooting efficiency, he's taken nothing but high percentage shots.
And I was like,
That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
oh, Luka's on the ground. I guess he was bored. You talking that schmack.
Here's Green.
Big possession for
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Porter pulls
yeah,
it.
that's ultimately probably the game. As if we are going to put the Memphis Grizzlies away. That was a schmancy pass. That's a dagger.
Left to play in the final quarter. Hangs on the trifecta.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
That's a
No let up. You know, this is the kind
John
of
Morant decides he's going to pick up a new skill and start throwing the ball up at the logo. But we're just going to hold the ball out here. Maybe not. Luka's just going to... They're vacating Luka. What else do you want me to do? as Luka is in his killer mentality this season. He's got a young team around him, guys who are just as eager to win as him, guys who have made it to the Western Conference Finals, and they lost. Guys who have been doubted that they will ever live up to their potential. This year we have a team of hungry men. Bobby Portis has always been the underdog. He's always been counted out. But we'll go ahead and have a look out here. 11 for 6, 5 for 8 from 3. He had 2 dunks. Jamal Murray, Malik Beasley, Bobby Portis. Michael Porter Jr. was the lowest scorer out of my big 3. Which, I mean, they are a big 3. But he was the lowest scorer. He also just, I don't know, he didn't ever seem to get open quite in this game. Jamal Murray just always seemed to find the open spot. I mean, he was also kind of one of those guys that was getting vacated. They kind of seemed like they wanted to stop the paint, or stop the inside game, but that was obviously not the game that they needed to worry about. We'll go look at the team comparison. Team comparison, we shot 12 for 19 from 3. They shot 8 for 13 from 3. So they also shot quite a bit of threes. We obviously made more. We made about 4 more than them. Free throws, they technically shot better because they made all of theirs. Offensive rebounds, we out-rebounded them 7 to 5 and 14 to 20, or 20 to 14. They had more steals. Blocks were even. But yeah, no, they never once had the lead in the game. But yeah, that'll do this video. If you're watching this, please leave a like and subscribe. Also turn on that bell notification. I'm going to be trying to release a lot of videos for y'all, just to kind of keep building something here. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one.